Okay, um, so that's basically where I'm at. He's gonna send me to the college, and hopefully that there's other tests that he can do, or they can do for me besides that one, because I can't do that. Um, he even asked me if there's lotions I can put on my feet. Okay, putting lotions on my feet is a great idea. I would love to put lotion on my feet. However, it's applying the lotion. You can't rub it in. I mean, touching my feet is like, I don't know. Have you ever been burned? Have you ever burned your hand or your finger or something like that? It, you, touch that and see how much you can tolerate. So we're trying to find a way to put some lotion on my feet, and the only thing I can come up with is like putting it on some saran wrap and then lightly touching it, So, anyways, we're gonna try that. I told him that there was a few things I haven't tried yet. That's acupuncture. I'm looking into that, and I have not tried. Um, he wants to put a device in my back like Jerry Lewis has, and he said that would stop the pain. And I agree with him. It would stop the pain. And that's an extreme measure, and I don't even know if the insurance would cover it, and all this stuff. And it is possible, okay? But he said it's a long way away if that's what we're gonna do. So, but I also questioned him, and I said, okay, my pain is making me yell and scream. It's telling my body that there is something wrong somewhere, and I can't understand why it's not it's not looked at. It's not questioned. A friend of mine said, "Well, you're just not looking at the right doctors. Why don't I put an ad on Craigslist and see if there's anybody around here that would know a good doctor?" And she did that for me. She got a comment back by one person, and he says, "I have neuropathy too. It's not painful neuropathy, but it's neuropathy nevertheless." Painful neuropathy means that if you touch the skin in any way, it feels like you're touching a raw nerve, okay? So that's not what he has. He has neuropathy, which you have a little pain from, and it feels like your foot's falling asleep, that type of thing. But it's not painful neuropathy, which is the light touch. I mean, even blowing on it affects you. The wind, if the fan is on my feet, it feels like it's even water. Anyways, um, okay, so she said that the reply said that the doctors um, don't believe that you have neuropathy, so it's hard to find a good doctor around here. And that was the message she got back. And I can't understand. It just bothers me so much. If I could do one thing, it would be to educate the doctors on how to take care of patients. These doctors are all worried about how people are going to be addicted to pain medicines. Okay, I understand that there's people that are addicted to pain medicine, okay? I understand that there's druggies out there and all that stuff. But if you're given a patient a certain amount of drugs every month and you're monitoring them, that should not be a problem. So they're all worried about, I guess there was a law passed, that they watch how much pain meds you give out. So now it scares all the doctors that they're going to lose their license. It just bothers me. It just really, I think because my character is called into question. Um, if I could, I would take something natural for it. Right now, I can't find anything. There's two things that I have that's natural. One's called a rebuilder, which is like a TENS unit, and the other is called Nerve Shield that I got at the health food store. Now, both of those items I want to start using. I have used the rebuilder, but it kind of makes the pain come back, and I can't tolerate that right now until I get up on my pain medicine. When I get up on my pain medicine, I'll be able to do that. So I really want to try that, and I hope it'll make me feel better. But it's not a cure. Um, I am, you know the saying, sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm fed up. I'm angry and I'm mad. Um, and it's something that I have to deal with, and it's really hard for me to deal with. Um, I've stopped school. I was getting my master's in psychology, and I don't know if I'm just taking a break from it, if I'm going to go back, but right now I'm pretty frustrated with that field. Um, and I don't know if if I think I'm just going to find something else that interests me. I think I've kind of had my fill of that as well. It's starting to be a bunch of BS, and I don't like. I don't like what I'm learning. I'm not agreeing with what I'm learning, I should say. Um, I guess I'm not the only one that feels like that. Dr. Phil had mentioned that, and I'm not a real big Dr. Phil fan either, but I just remember hearing him say that one time. Um, but then again, nobody's going to really listen to you unless you have a degree. So I mean, and I have, I have a couple degrees, but that's why I was working on my master's, and I eventually wanted a PhD because then people actually listen to you. Um, at this point, I have no respect for doctors. I I don't care that they've had to go 8 years in college. That doesn't, because they're only taught what's in the textbooks. And if it's not in the textbook, they don't know, they don't care. You're sick in the head, go somewhere else. Um, and that's not a way to treat a patient. So, anyways, that's my update. I'm sorry my camera's so crappy, and I'm sorry it took so long posting videos. I have some more of the Kentucky uh, power outage. We were without power for a week. So, anyways, I wanted to film more of that. I have it on camera. It's just my husband helping me get it off. And anyways, so that's where I'm at. I'm pretty frustrated, and I'm trying to look positive. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to help. But right now, I'm just really pissed off. I'm angry, and I'm gonna use that as fuel, and I'm gonna try to get better. I don't know how yet. I'm not sure, but this roadblock is gonna come down. I'm just not sure how. I don't know how to get past this point. Um, there's certain ways you get over a roadblock, and you can go over it, you can go around it, you can go under it. Um, you could blow it up with some C4. Oh, I don't know. Chronic pain is hell, and I'm sorry for anyone that has to deal with it. Um, thank you guys for listening, who's ever out there. I understand there's 29 of you. Um, it's been 9 minutes, so thank you so much, and as always, this is Heart Rose.